Whoa, what the f is going on here? What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. So we are going to be doing an install today, and wait a second. Where the f is my Jeep at? Seriously, guys, it's not here. I'm just kidding, guys. Sorry to scare you like that. So long story short, if you haven't noticed, I usually don't wear these gold sunglasses. These are actually Ryan's because mine are in my Jeep, which is at the dealership right now. There's a couple of reasons for that. One, because as you can see here, it looks like I'm leaking some oil or something like that from where I normally park my Jeep. You can see clearly there's some kind of fluid being leaked. So we found out that I am actually leaking tranny fluid, which isn't the best news ever. Luckily it's not really, it's not like leaking, it's not like pouring out. It's kind of just seeping through, I guess, one of the rear gaskets or something like that. So we had taken it into the dealership, but while we were at the dealership, Hallie has been looking at getting a Grand Cherokee for more than a little bit here. She has been doing a lot of research on SUVs and she really likes the look of the Grand Cherokee, she likes the Cherokee, and she likes the Compass, as well as the Volkswagen Tiguan. So this is a little bit behind the scenes of my family. So we actually did do some test driving on the Tiguan. She really liked it. She really liked the digital dash that's on the front. I liked it. I think, I mean, it feels pretty luxury for the price that you're getting. But the Grand Cherokee to me is just like, it's loaded with features. It's loaded with, technology and luxury, and they ride so smooth and quiet, and it's just such a nice smooth ride. So since she was looking at the Grand Cherokee, we had already test drove the Tiguan. We figured, well, we'll drop my Jeep off to Randy. Everything's covered under warranty. We're gonna drop it off to him, see if he can't figure out where this leak is coming from, because I found the leak earlier in the week. Leak in the week. So I decided to leave my Jeep there for a couple of days so he could figure that out. And Hallie was looking at the Grand Cherokees, and lucky enough, while we were there, he was nice enough to give us an extended test drive on the Grand Cherokee. So Hallie's had it for about four to 5 days now. She's been test driving it to and from work, parking it in the garage, seeing how it feels to drive on a daily basis. So all of that being said, that is why I do not have my Wrangler. That is why I've been driving Hallie's Dart for the last couple of days. She's been driving the Grand Cherokee. My Jeep's in the shop, and we're gonna get that repaired, I think, early next week. So it's okay to drive on, actually. It's just seeping through one of the gaskets. He says I'm okay on tranny fluid, all this, but since it was leaking, he's gonna go ahead and fix that issue for me. So all of that being said, we're waiting for Hallie to get home so that we can take the Grand Cherokee back from the extended test drive. I'm not sure if she is going to do anything with that today. I'm not sure, but we are going to take it back today, and that means we're going to get the Wrangler back. But I'm so excited to get my Jeep back. You guys have no idea. So she should be pulling in here any minute now, so we'll just jump in the car and ride with her back to the dealership. Actually, she said she just hit a mud puddle, so she wants me to bring the hose out to spray it off before we turn it back in. That's all the mud that you got on there?
Yes.
Okay, I'll wash it off. Whoa, what the f is going on here? Why are your brakes so hot?
My brakes?
You braking really hard?
A little bit.
Ooh, so fancy.
I also took the extra potholey chopped up back roads on the way home.
Yeah. Just
to see. And when I take my Dart over it, it literally feels like the car is gonna fall apart.
Yeah.
And then this was just like, average MPG is 19 right now. Granted, I haven't been driving highway, that's like mostly city.
Yeah.
If I had a list of all issues, it would be just the size, I think, is a little too big. The gas mileage.
The damn auto start stop?
It actually hasn't bothered me.
Oh.
I really don't like this peanut shape, but that's literally not. That's just me being picky. I just want to see a compass / drive a compass.
Yeah.
Even if it's like one level. Is high altitude the best?
Yeah, I think it is, yeah. Because that's what, in the Grand Cherokee, that's what they were saying before, like obviously the SRT and the Trail, or the Trackhawk. The one thing I like about this is I'm so used to filming in my like Jeep that like, okay, we're on the highway right now and I'm just normally talking and I'm sure that the camera's picking this up. But in my Jeep, I feel like no matter what, I'm yelling, mostly because either if I have my doors off, if I have the top off, or even if I have everything on, I feel like I have to yell just because there's so much wind noise. But in here, it's like such a smooth and quiet ride that just, it's complete opposite of like what a Wrangler. So it's crazy that they come from the same manufacturer because they have one of the quietest rides and probably one of the loudest rides. You're sad we're getting in my Jeep to drive it home because you wanted to drive this one home.
Or a Cherokee or a Compass.
Or we can both drive our cars home today.
No,
that's what Randy said.
Order one because I'm very
Oh, that's true. We're gonna have to order you one. I love coming here. It's like a candy shop to me. They have an SRT Durango out here. They have a Hellcat here. They have a 392. They have a Hellcat, and then they have another red eye back here. I was telling Randy I'm not really a fan of silver. What's up, Randy? I was telling him I'm not a huge fan of silver, but we both agree that like the black hood breaks it all up, and then he's got the red interior in here. I think I might have to copy Ryan and get a Hellcat at some point. I think I might get a Challenger though. I like the Charger. I don't know. I mean, the Charger's dope too. But I think I might have to get a Challenger at some point. Alright, from one black vehicle to the next one. Back in the Cherokee. Smaller. Still comfortable. I mean, the seats are nice and plush and all that. But let's go see. You're gonna drive it around? Like I said, this place is like a candy shop for me. It's really bad that Randy like lets me come and film and look at all the Hellcats that he has, because I mean, look, he has another Hellcat and a 392 on their lot, and he has a plum crazy 392 and a plum crazy Hellcat on the lot, and it's just, guy's insane. Anyways, it's like I said, it's a candy shop, so it's like I come in there and I look at all this stuff. Hallie's trying to get like business done. She's trying to look at like cars and test drive. But super, super great sales staff. They obviously let us take an extended test drive for Hallie so she could get used to the Grand Cherokee, see how it feels. And now they just, because Hallie's like, oh, I want to see the Cherokee, and here's the difference. I mean, she's driving it now. Also, weird development. When I was in there talking with Randy and you were getting the car, he may be able to fit me into their schedule tomorrow. So we might be taking something else home with us. So we might not be going on in my Jeep after all. Like it, love it, want some more of it?
I need to take a walk around.
She purposely parked them next to each other. You can see, if anybody doesn't know anything about the Jeep brand, the Grand Cherokee is like the big boy SUV. Besides, like, I mean, Dodge Durango, but that's Dodge. It's the same frame as this, it's just 3-row. But Grand Cherokee is like the biggest of all of the Jeeps. The Cherokee would be like almost like the next step down, a little bit smaller, and then you'll go down to like the Compass, and then you'll see they have a whole bunch of Jeep Renegades as well. But it's nice that you get to compare like the two black ones next to each other. Test drive number 3 today. Randy, if you're watching this, I'm sorry about Hallie test driving your entire car lot. But
it's not that.
okay, so we're happy now. We're in the turbo. It's white, has black interior. She doesn't like that gray headliner.
Route recalculation.
Wait, can we turn this off?
Yeah. And guidance, stop guidance, yes. I can already tell this one feels a little bit faster.
It totally does.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
So apparently this one has the same engine that comes in the Wrangler, so you can get the Wrangler in a V6. Obviously, that's what I have because it's a manual. But they also have the 2-liter turbo and eventually the diesel that's going to be coming out. But this has the same engine as this is the same turbo engine, the 4-cylinder. And the only reason I didn't get it, I thought it drove great. Honestly, there's plenty of pickup and go. You're gonna be getting maybe a little bit better gas mileage. It's hard to do in a Wrangler, but possibly. But this engine picks up and goes. I'm really impressed. When I first had one at the shop, I was gonna say, I'm really bummed that I did not get the 2-liter turbo, but I wanted the manual so bad. It only comes in the V6, so I wanted the manual over the better performance, which was dumb of me. My next Wrangler, I'll probably get the 2-liter turbo unless the diesel's out.
The sound of the blinker.
Do we like the sound of a blinker? You just said off camera just said, who knew an engine can make a big difference in drive quality?
That's fair.
And now you're asking, do we like the blinker?
That's fair
I thought
too.
you were turning into a car person.
The blinker counts. I do like the sound, just in case you're wondering.
Alright,
Okay,
so phone test, yeah? You're texting and driving illegally.
This is bad.
You don't like it? You can't throw in the cup holder, it's gonna be sideways.
Ooh, that's bad. I can't get it out.
Yeah, I mean, it's really deep in there.
Ooh.
You get a pop socket, pop clip or something you put and hang it up like you did on your old one.
Yeah, like also, what is this good for? Dust? Ollie hair?
Ollie hair for sure.
Someone's in my blind spot. Right there. I don't like this.
Geeked about the blind spot monitoring.
See, I don't have it in that. This is what you get. Okay, so I have two things. A phone spot and these nubbins and this white roof. Do I know? I don't want the Volkswagen, right?
That's up to you.
Not helpful.
I think,
I'd be happy with the Jeep.
yeah, I think compared to the Volkswagen,
What's the engine in the Volkswagen?
I think it was the 4-cylinder turbo as well, but it's a different.
Oh, it was.
It was a different. I think, personally, and I'm not saying this because I'm biased toward like Jeep, the brand,
Yeah.
but I think this rides better. I think the seats are definitely better.
Oops. I also just did that because I wanted to see what the
Oh my gosh.
They weren't going! It's fine.
Back to this. I think the only thing that the Tiguan had
Was the dash.
was the dash. That was better than this Cherokee.
Yeah.
This is turning into an all-out car review, and I just came here to get my Wrangler and drop off the Grand Cherokee. But now it turns out we might be taking something else home. Maybe we'll take this home.
Well,
sorry, we're driving your whole lot today.
Oh, that was the key. I thought it was my phone.
so do you like the turbo better?
Much better.
Oh, much better.
That was great.
That was a lot better, yeah.
Sorry.
Well, like it's also like in these, it's nice to come out with the turbo and just like the Wranglers. Like,
Yeah.
All the Wranglers, like my dad wants a new Wrangler again.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, you have to get
The turbo. Yeah.
Because it makes like over 400 and some foot-pounds of torque, and it's huge difference
Yeah,
in
it
cast
is insane difference. Alright, she's trying to figure that out. We're gonna go over here and take a look at the Wranglers again. Oh, no kidding. He has a manual. Manual Stingray. Looks like steel bumper group, doesn't have the LED package. Yeah, steel bumper, LED, color match fender flares, basic hard top, leather interior, manual, basic sound system. Nice clean little package there. Dang, this looks so nice with the all black decals on the white. Now look at the Sahara, it's got the power Sunrider, but that means it comes automatically with like the hard top that's color matched. I'm actually kind of glad that I got the black hard top because it kind of breaks it up. I think this is a little bit too much green. And yes, I might sound crazy for saying that, but it might be a little bit too much green for me. But I am super jealous because those power sky tops are sick, and you can take these panels out and totally changes the look of this Jeep. It looks really strange because it looks like you still got the hard top on, but this side piece is off and then the back glass is still there. Totally makes it look super sweet.
Just wrap it.
I know, that's what I said.
Wrap it and be done.
I'll wrap it green. It'll match the rest of our fleet at home, Hal.
Does it wrap peel?
I mean, if you don't take care of it, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No.
You can get any Grand Cherokee in bright white, just let you know.
Okay, and you're picking your Jeep up Friday.
As long as it's done, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Friday, as long as it's done.
We're supposed to airport tomorrow. Something changes. I'll let
Yeah,
you know.
wait, what was done with it? It was...
It's the something rear main, wherever training leaks.
That's what I thought, yeah.
So-
Like gasket or something?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's not leaking, it's just seeing.
Yeah,
So it might as well hold it.
perfect. Randy, thank you, as always. Yeah. Yeah, see ya. Freaking love that guy.
Okay, great. So now we should come back on Friday,
Yeah.
and I need to have a solve. Should we drive by that?
Yeah, let's go drive by the other one. Basically, Hallie can't order the Cherokee she wants because in the trim that she wants, they only have one type of white, where she wanted the other type of white. So
Difference too.
So I don't know if you'll be able to, well, you can probably tell on camera. Here's bright white. So that's the one you want. And then this one here is, what was this one? Pearl white?
Pearl white. I know.
See,
I was like,
should I sell
one
it?
more time.
This is the white Hallie wants. But because the trim level she wants to get, she can only get it in this white, which is like pearl white. And I don't know, here, let me do this. You guys can see the difference. This one's a little bit more cream, but it's also dirty. So with the model that Hallie wants, this is the white that is only available. You can't get it in the bright white, which is down there. The different, you know, lower model. But she wants the bright white on pretty much the high altitude, but they only allow this color. Mopar's weird with that sometimes. Obviously, Ryan, if you guys watch any of his videos, he got his Sublime green Hellcat, and when he got that, he wanted the red seats, but Mopar wouldn't allow them to order red seats in a green car. And again, with the one Hallie wants, she wants, you know, the high altitude edition, but it only comes in one different color of white, which is the one that she doesn't want. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for us today. A little adventure with Hallie. Got to see you know, what she's looking at in the future to get. We ended up back in the Grand Cherokee for the next 2 days until my Wrangler gets that, you know, seal fixed. All right, so my camera died right in the middle of that, but we ended up taking the Grand Cherokee home just for a couple more days until they fix my Wrangler. Hallie is still kind of undecided on whether she wants a Grand Cherokee or if she wants the Cherokee, just not in the color that she wants, or maybe getting a different model. But I just want to give a huge shout out to Coughlin Cars, Randy, the sales manager, and Denny, the salesman over there. They are just, these are super, super, super nice. They took a lot of time. They let us test drive like 3 cars and just are so patient when it comes to if you want to order, you know, a specific car for yourself. Or anything like that. Randy, you're super chill. Really appreciate talking to you and just kind of shooting the shit with whatever kind of cars. Denny, I appreciate all the help that you gave Hallie and walking her through the steps to get her to almost making up her mind. So that is where we're gonna kind of leave it off tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out today. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave it a big thumbs up. I know it's a little bit different than you know, what I normally do. You got to see like kind of behind the scenes, like the family stuff and Hallie going to, you know, look at Jeeps and whatever. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have not been here before, get down there, hit subscribe, and we will catch you in the next one.